Age of Myth by Michael J. Sullivan is the first of that book series. I forget what it's called. But this one was recommended by Peruse Project. She said it was pretty good. Regan wanted to start it. I didn't know it was part of a 6-book series. The 6th book just came out. But this one is about the Fhrey. They are a race of beings like elves. They live to be 2,000. However, they're very arrogant. And humanity, the humans, view them as gods of sorts because they're just faster, stronger, better, and they live a long time. So there's an uneasy peace between the Fhrey and the humans. The Fhrey use the humans to fight others, and our main character is Wraith. He is a youngish man who's with his father hunting when they come across a Fhrey who tries to bully them, and they end up having consequences when a Fhrey is killed. Because Fhrey are supposed to be gods, they're not supposed to be killed. So it sort of shifts the power balance between the two races. This book has the god killer character, but then it also has like all these other characters, and it's an ensemble. So the pacing's a little bit weird at the beginning because you're just sort of spreading yourself through all these different characters. But once they start to converge, it gets more interesting, so the middle's not too boring. And they throw in some subplots here and there. There's nothing particularly wrong with this book. I mean, it has like action, really great action sequences, really somewhat cool world building, but I couldn't feel emotionally connected to the characters. You know, at first I was into the god killer character, and then they jump around a lot, and there's just so many characters that there's not enough development for some of them, because we're following the god killer, and then there's a woman in a village, and then there's also a Fhrey investigator, and then there's another Fhrey prince, and then there's a Fhrey commander, and then we're also following Suri. She's like a little girl soothsayer apprentice, and then there's just a lot of characters, and some of them get shafted, and you know, it's more of a plot driven than character driven book. And the pacing can be weird too, because sometimes chapters will just be one perspective, but then that chapter just goes on for so long. There's like the sequence where this guy's trying to like talk to the prince and sort of like convince him to like maybe usurp the throne, but it goes on for way too long. And I guess some of the chapters are just feel longer than they should because they have to stick with that perspective. So that was a pacing choice. And overall, the finale was pretty awesome. I really liked the action sequences, and whenever something happens, it had my attention. But other than that, though, the book was just okay. I don't know if I'll continue the series because this one took me a while to finish. So I give Age of Myth a 3 out of 5.